This is the Beyond the Box dumbbell workout. Before you get into the workout, check out our Instagram post for the warm-up. Get ready for the workout by increasing your heart rate, increasing your body temperature, and you should start to sweat a little bit before you get into it. For the strength portion today, we're going to be building to a heavy 3 reps per arm of touch and go dumbbell snatches. The dumbbell snatch is taking the dumbbell from the floor to an overhead position in one smooth move. It's going to be done looking something like this. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to send my hips back, and I'm going to go down to the floor. Get set up like we'd be picking the dumbbell up for a deadlift, but as I stand up, I'm going to power through my hips and pull the weight overhead, catch underneath of it, stand up. So as I go, stand up, try the hips, get under, catch it with my arm overhead. I'm in a partial squat position, and then stand up from there. As I bring the weight back down, reverse everything as much as I can, down to the floor, into the next rep. Take a look at the side profile. So as I send my hips back and I go drop my hips and shoulders down at the same time, maintain a neutral spine, try and keep my chest up, keep the weight close to me as I stand it up. At this point, I'm going to drive through my hips, get the weight overhead, catch in a partial squat position, stand up. Ideally, we're adding weight as we go. If not, then let's focus on building proficiency of the movement across those 5 sets. That's 5 sets of 3 reps, touch and go per arm. We're going to take what we build and learn and grow from on the dumbbell snatches into the Metcon. We have more dumbbell snatches. RX weight for the dumbbell snatches is 50 pounds for the men, 35 pounds for the ladies. The workout is a 12-minute AMRAP of 6 alternating dumbbell snatches, 9 burpees over the dumbbell, and 12 V-ups. What's going to be different with this one is that you're switching hands with every repetition of the dumbbell snatch. So instead of just doing 3 on one side and 3 on the other, we're going to alternate. So it's 1, then 1, right, left, or left, right, left, right. So if I start with the right arm, here's nice and low, chest up, eyes forward, pick it up, drop it overhead, stand up, and then I'm going to switch on the way down, touch, and then go into the next rep. This is the most efficient way to transfer the weight. You could always switch on the floor if you want to. Not as quick, not as efficient, but you can totally switch on the ground. Takes a lot more energy, to be honest with you, but if switching here on the way down is too complicated, then switch on the floor. If you're able to manage work on that skill transition, switch hands on the way down. The weight your arm you go down with, you're going to touch, and then go into your next rep. Following your 6 dumbbell snatches, you're going to set yourself up. Ideally, when you do the burpee, you want to make sure you're jumping over top of the dumbbell. You're not jumping behind it or in front of it. So if you start standing right next to your dumbbell, maybe stand a little bit forward. When you go down to the burpee, chest and thighs touch the ground, and then you jump your feet forward. You're going to jump your feet right beside the dumbbell so that when you jump across, you can stay in a nice low crouch position. You're actually jumping over top of your dumbbell. So make sure you're jumping over top. You're not jumping behind. We want to make sure that that is an obstacle you do have to overcome when you jump your feet over the dumbbell. So do your 9 burpees over dumbbell, and then you'll go into 12 V-ups. So V-ups, laying on the floor, keep your low back pressed against the floor, feet out in front, hands overhead, press the low back in the floor, and then bring your hands and feet together in front of you. Once you've done your 12 V-ups, grab your dumbbell, go right into the next round, starting with those dumbbell snatches. So just to recap, 12-minute AMRAP, 6 alternating dumbbell snatches, 9 burpees over your dumbbell, and then 12 V-ups. Get after it and have fun.